Hello, Stampers! It's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. Thanks for joining me for card number 2 for this week. As I told you before, I had a very small class this week, and a few of my ladies got to make these cards in person. And then for everyone else, you can certainly buy the kit. It's $10, and you do get enough supplies to make the 3 cards. And just click on Contact Me at the top of my blog, TinaLovesToStamp.com. This one turned out so cute. I thought it did. And I just want to go over with you how I made this one. I have a lot of fun when I am working on colors because there's so many that it's so hard to choose which one you want to use. So I use the Artistically inked bundle. You can save 10% if you buy the bundle. That's the stamp set and the dies. And here are the dies, and on this particular card I use this die right here. So let me get started. Let's put that over there so I don't lose my die. Okay, so I also used, did I use this? No, I didn't use this one, did I? Oh yeah, I did. I used the third from the largest, which is also the third from the smallest. It's the middle size here, and that's my little white piece right there. Okay, so let me get out my parts and pieces. All right, so my card base is polished pink, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5. I like to use my bone folder to get a nice crisp edge. Then my first layer is this gorgeous Designer Series paper. This is called Expressions in Ink specialty paper. And the reason it's special is because it does have a lot of the gold accents. The side I'm using today doesn't, but I think it's just beautiful for this particular card. I do have a piece of 5.25 by 4-inch basic white for my inside. And then I have cut out the little die that I just showed you in basic white as well. And then I used I think this is called the double oval punch. And that's available now as well in the new annual catalog. So let's start putting this together. So first of all, we can go ahead. Let me find my one that still has tape in it. And put this onto the front of my card. Just leaving an even layer all the way around. And then next, I am wanting to pop this one up right here with dimensionals. And we can go ahead and do that right now as well because I did not stamp on this particular piece. So I am putting the dimensionals in the corners, and then I add one in the middle. And then we'll go ahead and attach this to that beautiful paper. Love, love, love the paper. I believe it's on back order right now. Can't wait for that to come back in. I am finding I'm using this constantly because the colors are just gorgeous. Okay, so there's that piece. Now, you will need a piece of, let me find my package here, adhesive sheets that we sell. And I do believe you get 12 sheets, and this is 6 by 12 inches, so you get a lot of cuts out of this. I've cut this 4 inches by 6 inches. And then I have another piece of Whisper White, or not Whisper White, Basic White. And what I, and did I say 5 1/4 by 4? And then what we do, this has little cut pieces already, so you're just going to peel that off. And then you're just going to stick this onto the white piece. Super duper easy. And I like how it's in sections, which makes it even easier to apply. And then before I take my last little strip off, because I do have an inch left over, and it was just easy to do it this way because the adhesive sheet is 6 inches wide. And then I cut it at 4. So then I'm going to take off my last piece. And then it's a good idea if you want to use your bone folder just to smooth out any little bubbles or anything in there. Okay, so now I want my white cardstock on the top. And I just dropped my die. Let me grab it. Okay, so now what I will do is take, I see I have a couple pieces that didn't come out here. And I will just put this on here like that and run this through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I actually will go back and forth several times on this just to make sure that I get out all my little parts and pieces. Okay, so I already went ahead and did that ahead of time. And I've already poked out all my little pieces. I used my little brush to get them out. And before I peel my sticky backing off of there, I want to color this. So I brought in a piece of scrap paper. And there's a couple of different ways you can do this. The way we did it in class the other day, we used the blends. Today, however, I think I want to use the blending brushes. Okay. So for the blending brush, all you do is take your blending brush and just rub it in your ink pad. And I think I want this big one to be pink. Now, when you use the blending brush, as opposed to the blends, the markers, you might not have as much control over where your color begins and ends, like around the edges. If you are just using the blend marker, of course, you can get it exactly where you want it without overlapping your colors. So I want to especially get it dark in the center and then lighter towards the ends of the flower. See that? Okay, the next I want to use, I think I want to use the papaya. This is such a beautiful color. Just reminds me of summer. And so this time I'm going to color the orange flower, or the rose flower. What did I say, orange? I said I thought this color looked kind of like an orangey yellow, just like a sweet color, a papaya. Okay, again, I got darker in the center. See that? And then lighter on the ends. Okay, now I am going to try to use, let me grab another small brush here. These are old brushes I have. The new ones, these are Stampin' Up, and I love them. So easy. All you do is rub the color out when you're done and run it under water and let it dry. Super, super easy. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Next, I want to use my freesia. And I'm waiting for my second order for these brushes to come in because I have only bought the one to begin with. Why did I only get one? They probably had a limit. You could only get one. Okay. So I'm doing these little bitty blooms here in purple. And then, see how I kind of went over into where I wanted the green. So like I said, it's just not as easy to control where you put your color. But I still like it. Okay, next I want to use my Granny Apple Green because that is the color that is in the designer paper to do the little leaves. And so I just want to get my leaves green here. These a little darker. Isn't that gorgeous? It reminds me kind of like a rainbow coloring. I like it a lot. I'll have to have my Stampin' Gals to come back and try it this way next time. We'll use a different die, maybe. Oh, that's kind of cute how it has like the little pink on the tips there, accidentally, but I like it. Okay, so I believe I have that pretty well the way I want it. You can add more. You can't take it off. Once you got it on, it's on. So, but you can always add more if it's not quite as much as you wanted. Okay. I'm happy with that. So, now I can remove this paper. And what we need to do is to turn it over to the back, and how I did it to find my sticky, just to get it to release here so I can pull it up off of there. Just find you a little spot and then just pull it up. This is the fun part when you reveal, because this is so much easier than trying to use a sponge and glue or other ways of trying to get the sticky on here without getting it in between where you don't want it to be. See how that just peels right off of there. Sticky thing here. Now I've got to find, here I see it, the rest of it kind of come off in pieces. And there it is. So now I just want to take this and decide which way. I've done these both different ways. You can put it on any way you want to. You could have it at the bottom. That's pretty. It's all just gorgeous. Let's try it this way for this time. Okay, so, and then you're just going to tap that down there. Isn't that cute and super easy? Love, love, love that. Okay, now I wanted to take my little oval piece, and I already stamped it ahead of time, and I just did Best Wishes. I stamped this one in Granny Apple, this one in Evening Evergreen, and then this one in the Polished Pink, just depending on what you want to do. In fact, I think I want to stamp that again because I don't know that I like that color the best. I think I like the pink. So let me grab my stamp back and my Polished Pink. And then just stamp that. And then get my little punch here. Now when you use a double punch like this, you will want to just use a strip of it, because if you put in your whole piece, you're going to have another piece up there cut. If you want the other piece that, you know, in white or whatever, then that would be fine. But since I just want this one piece, I am just going to do that right there. Okay. And there it is. And the reason I went with this one, I kind of wanted to do a scallop, but the scallop was really big in here. So I wanted something a little bit smaller for that. The Best Wishes does come in this stamp set, which makes it nice. Just want to put a couple of dimensionals on here, and then just pop this up right on the top. Or you could put it down here if you wanted to, or you could put it up here like I did, like that. Whoops. Okay, and then I also added a few. These are the only ones I have left of those precious little jewels that I'm waiting on. And they are on back order, doggone it. But they're supposed to be in, hopefully Tuesday. It said Monday, but Monday is a holiday, Memorial Day. So here I'm going to add, I think, a total of 3. How cute. Okay, now to finish our inside, I saved, so what I want to do is just put this little strip down at the bottom, use a little bit of my seal, makes it really cute, and you add your pretty paper, and then I want to stamp on the inside that beautiful flower, and in the pink because that's what I have. And I will bring back in my paper because I do want to stamp it off. Because that would be really dark. Okay, and then the little inside piece, I want to stamp that one off as well. And there it is. Isn't that adorable? And then you could just stamp over whatever little words you want to put on there, either in black or in that dark evening evergreen would be pretty as well. Now I think I've about used this one up. I use lots of adhesive. Okay, so there's that. So cute. Love the sparkles. Go. All right, so this is card number 2. And this was for week of May 24th. I'm a little slow getting these all done this week. I do that sometimes, but here they are. I hope you like that. If you would like that kit, please get a hold of me through my blog, tinalovestostamp.com. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel to please do that. I just did the video on this one previously, and then now this one, and then this one will be the number 3 card that we'll do next. So, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.